Hey guys, so Gundam Evolution, what's up with that thing? If you don't know, a game called Gundam Evolution recently came out, and I just want to talk about it. I want to give my thoughts on the game. Tried playing it yesterday. Couldn't stream it because the frame rate is fucking dog shit. But yeah, Gundam Evolution launched a pretty rough launch. Right now it's sitting at about 58% on Steam, which kind of confused me at first, but then I started playing the game more and more and I understood why. But first, I wanted to talk about the positive stuff. It's kind of weird that, like, I don't know exactly why I like Gundam so much. It's fun. I don't know exactly why though. Like other games, I can pinpoint pretty much exactly why I like it. But I think with Gundam, it's mainly just because the gameplay is fast paced and rewarding, and it just feels nice to play. The shooting is a lot less like Overwatch, where if you shoot someone, you're probably gonna miss because everything isn't fucking hit scan. Gundam has a lot more hit scan. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that brings that negative up about Overwatch, but it feels nice. There's also this music. That's the thing that I like. The music. With the count when the timer goes to like I think 20 seconds, the music is just so fucking good. It slaps so hard and it's really intense and I like that. The game also has a lot of settings so that you can scroll through, like if you're colorblind, you can scroll down there, activate colorblind. There's a bunch of advanced settings for stuff that I don't even understand. It's some sort of aiming shit. I'm not that advanced yet. But I think that's pretty nice, especially for pros. They're gonna like that. I think the maps are great. The maps are very nice because the modes also complement that, where it's like, oh, we're just gonna have 3 points, kind of like Overwatch, and another point, kind of like Overwatch. But then there's this destroy thing, which is more new, and all of them feel very similar, which works because it's like I don't want it to be completely different. It's kind of like if a mode is completely different than the actual core game, then the game is just, in my opinion, it's just gonna suffer. Otherwise, sometimes it can be done right. I think, like for example, some sort of sport-oriented thing where you're hitting a ball in fighting games, it can be kind of fun, but it's only fun for like 5 minutes. Usually at least it's really not that good. So I like it to be core and yeah, I think that's what makes it good. And now let's get into the negatives because I think the negatives are a lot more important to talk about because they really fucking hurt the game. Big one for me is the crashes. I fucking hate the crashes. Oh my god, they are horrible. And right now, maybe even before I post this video, maybe they'll have fixed it. But as of right now, you crash so often. The frame rate in some of these matches results in like absolute fucking dog shit. It looks it's slower than a crippled snail. It gets to like 5 frames per second sometimes, and then it just crashes your game. And the worst part, so like that part already pisses me off. That part's already awful. It happened to my friend T Frog. He also had the exact same problem. I've had two crashes. Well, technically three, but I left because the frame rate was like, yeah, completely unplayable. But the other two just kicked me out. So I've had three crashes over the course of like 5 hours. It's horrible. Not only did you suffer with the crash, so you have that sort of PTSD built up, but you also now get a lever penalty. What? What? Who the fuck designed that? Why? Okay, so first of all, I think it's fine. There's I saw a review on Steam that's like, why am I getting a penalty from a casual match? I think it's fine to have penalties in casual matches. It shouldn't just be for ranked, because then everyone would just disconnect from the casual match. But the problem with Gundam is that you can disconnect from a casual match and it's one just one casual match is all it takes to get a penalty. That is fucking bullshit. That should only apply to ranked. That shouldn't apply to casual. It's casual for a reason. People are probably just going to leave if they're not having fun, which is kind of lame. But at the same time, if something crashes or the internet goes down, like what's happening right now, you're going to get a bunch of angry people be like, hey, fix this shit. Why is this happening? Why am I getting a penalty for something that I should absolutely not be getting a penalty for? Like, some of the reviews are pretty bad. Controls are floaty and not intuitive. No, the controls are fine. Question mark. Like, some of these reviews are bad. And it might be because of the region locked. I think to take it with a grain of salt, I'm pretty sure it's locked to Japan, or oh my god, to Australia. Jesus Christ, Logan, not Japan. It's definitely in Japan. I think it's Australia. That you can't get it in Australia. I think that there is probably a reason for it. Like maybe it's not ready for Australia. So I don't like when there's a bad review, like a negative review about like, oh, it's region locked, because they probably have a reason for it. Not a super good one, but like it's not. I think eventually they'll put it in Australia or wherever it's not put in. But yeah, I think the biggest problem right now are the game crashes. If we look at a lot of these reviews, it's just like here it is. If you're gonna add a penalty for disconnecting from a casual match, then at the very least add a reconnect option. That too, yeah, you can't reconnect. If you disconnect, you can't reconnect. It's just like, well, not only can you not reconnect, but you also can't join another match. Game suddenly crashes mid-match, and I got a penalty ban. What the fuck is this? The game keeps crashing. I had like 20 plus crashes since playing. This is not okay. The devs need to fix this ASAP. You just see it everywhere. I don't understand. I don't know. I have no fucking clue why the crashes are so bad. The other big problem that I saw, and I don't think this is like a super, super big problem. There were some people on some of these reviews that were like, this is huge. Like, he breaks the fucking game. Barbados. Barbados is a really overpowered character right now. He just kills you. He has this like axe, or is it a no? It's I think it's a hammer. I don't remember. He has this big dick energy move that he swings, and it stuns you for like 800 damage. So yeah, that's cool. It's like 800 damage, which is almost basically an entire character's health pool for some of those characters. So, for example, with a sniper, he just kills the sniper just straight up. He just fucking kills you. It's bullshit. It's probably like 700, but the point is he does too much fucking damage. He basically can one-shot everyone, even the tanks, like gun tank, because he can do the hammer swing, basic attack, and you're dead. It's bullshit. It's ridiculous. They need to fix and nerf him because his damage is just too high. His F ability is like it stuns you as well and does massive fucking damage. But he doesn't have any projectiles, so he becomes this kind of like a multiversus Taz situation where he's just like you can beat him. Like I don't think he's that big of a problem. Like he's not like a Meta Knight problem and like Brawl Meta Knight where like he just wins. He's literally the meta. Like you have to you can't really do much about him. But Barbados, you can do more about Barbados. But it's still broken. It's so fucking broken. Because what happens is if you're on defense, he just camps somewhere, and because he can't do anything else. He has no projectiles. Everyone else has projectiles. He's just gonna fucking camp in a corner like a bitch. And then whenever he sees someone, he's gonna fucking swat them like the fly they are, and then you're dead. It's so fucking frustrating. But you can avoid him. It's hard because he has 3 dashes, but it is possible, and I have done it. So I don't think he's extremely broken, but for casual players, he is. Kind of like it has a multiverses where it's just like you can just spam side B because it can be kind of hard to dodge. But they fixed that. Barbados hopefully gets fixed super soon because yeah, he's really stupid and he kind of just swats casual players. Those are my main negatives for the game, mainly just like region locked. Well, actually, in order would be more like crashes, region locked, Barbados. crashes. It kills the game. It fucking kills the game. They need to fix that ASAP. Hopefully it's fixed by the time this video goes live. But yeah, overall, once that gets fixed, the game is great. The game is pretty damn fun. I think the only other thing that I can just be like, it's kind of lame, is some of the characters are super unique. Like Asimar, whatever. I love that character. He has this, so he can fly in the air and shoot with that kind of thing. He has this fire grenade, and he has the long range blaster. He has an ult that just destroys people. It's this giant punch. He's my favorite character so far, and he feels unique. He feels fun. But then you got like the sniper, and it's like, okay, sniper's always cool. Well, not always, but usually it's always cool, probably. So it's like, okay, what can the sniper do? Okay, so he can zoom in and hit people, makes sense. He has two more abilities. One is a big shooty, like close range thing, kind of like Widowmaker. Strange. Okay. So like, what's his other ability? Oh, like it's a bounce pad that can get him around the map, kind of like Widowmaker's grappling hook. It's not the same, but like it's pretty similar. And then okay, so like, what's his ult? It just reveals enemies, like Widowmaker. Cool. So yeah, there's some characters that are super fucking unoriginal, but then there's other characters like Asimar. I think Sasabi, I think is his name. The big shield guy that can throw an axe or something, and then he actually can boost towards it. There's, I think it's Methus, where he has like dual pistols. Like, a lot of the characters are cool and fun, and the game works. I like that there's ranked. It's kind of weird because the game is fun, but I don't know if that makes up for all of the other shit. Because like right now the game is super broken. I feel like it was rushed. It feels so damn rushed. I think just because the pacing of the matches is great too. Like in Overwatch, at least Overwatch 1, ults would charge super fucking quickly. Gundam doesn't do that, and Gundam feels a lot more fair with the characters. So I think overall, like that kind of matchmaking works super well. I think that if you want to try it out, just look at Gundam Evolution's Twitter. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully those crashes get fixed soon, because otherwise, yeah, game's pretty damn fun. I just want to get my thoughts on it, and yeah, hopefully I can actually get footage. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my 30-second fucking penalty to be over. So hopefully I can get some footage for this. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.